By June of 1864, the American Civil War had become the great American nightmare. U.S. Grant had been given the reins to steer the U.S. armies by Abe Lincoln, and the first promotion to lieutenant general by Congress since George Washington. Robert E. Lee had finally gained a formidable opponent. Grant quickly formulated a broad-based strategy utilizing the resources of the entire U.S. Army. 5 separate armies were going to work in concert to bring the Confederacy to its knees. It was to be a fight to the finish. On May 4th, 1864, the newly reorganized Army of the Potomac broke winter quarters at Brandy Station and headed south, crossing the Rapidan at Germanna Ford. "26 miles south, Robert E. Lee's legendary Army of Northern Virginia was camped near the village of Orange. Grant had hoped to move quickly and clear the tangled wilderness area near the ford and catch Lee out in the open. However, the Confederates detected the crossing and hit Grant hard while the Army was still making its way through the wilderness. Two bloody days of fighting resulted in 26,000 casualties and a stalemate.
I served under some good generals during this war. General Lee, General John Bell Hood. General Hood was missing one leg and he didn't have the use of one arm. We had to strap him on his horse for battle. He told those Yankees, "We'll fight you to the end. It's better die 1,000 deaths than to serve under you." I was laid up in the hospital, and I wish I could have been there to the end. I wish I could have fought to the end, but I was in the hospital. But I will try to live under Yankee law.
Another man died of this lung sickness, and I reckon it's going to be the end of us.
It's bad about these men dying in Baton, but this is a war-torn country, and I guess either die of starvation or die of lung sickness. Really, I might try to get work in the tunnel if I can get it straightened out. the war's over. There's a lot of men that would rather hate and fight rather than rebuild. And for a good reason. For me, I want to put the past behind us and just go on. Just go on. I mean, what I'm saying, even though the war is over, this could be the start of a feud between the North and South. I hope not. So what I encourage each and every one of you to do is do what's best for your family.
The best thing we can do is get our families and get out of here.
I guess everybody knows where I stand. I'm going to stay myself.
Me, I want to put the past behind us and just go on. Rebuild. Yet, there's a lot of hostility left between the North and the South. A lot of it. And for a good reason.
We're in church, my boy. We don't talk. Well, this morning you're both convened here to be united in rightful wedlock. Mary Bronson and Colbert, you brought it with you. That makes everything legal. Now then. The Lord shows us the true way. Now, do you, Mary Bronson, take for your lawful husband, Eiron Colbert, here present?
Yes, yes, oh yes.
My dear, I'm most happy to hear it. And you, Eiron Colbert, take for your lawful wife, Mary Bronson?
Yes, I do.
Now, dearly beloved, let us proceed to the religious.
I tell you, what it must be is pushing that plow out in the fields.
He stays inside for a week and keep a hot towel around his neck at all times.
I know how to handle him, Doctor. I'm an expert.
Good day.
Good day, Doctor. Sonny, I don't know what's gotten into you. What have you got against him, huh?
Well, Marshal, I see that you caught up with me again. I was responsible for the death of 2 greedy land barons that tried to kill me. I escaped and found refuge with the Comanches. Judge John Bennett, he sends his lawmen out of their jurisdiction into Indian Territory, and I was forced to join the outlaw gang in order to survive. That's all behind me now, and I'm not wanted on this side of the state line. Yet, Judge Bennett, he sent his lawmen on this side of the state line after me. That's what happened.
Well, due to what happened, I'm gonna let you by with it this time, but don't you push it any further, or you could stretch a rope.
strong? Who's stronger, you or Buffalo?
Have you ever seen a buffalo?
No, but I got a feeling that you are strong.
Well, I'm glad that you got that much confidence in me, but when you grow up, you'll be stronger than me. Oh, well, howdy, Reverend. How nice of you to drop by.
How are you this nice, fine morning? Well, I wanted to act as a pastor today, bearing gifts. Here. It's for you, for me. Yes. And candy to the boy. Big, bright jawbreakers. No. Child, may I suggest that he go and be with other good boys in another place.
Reverend, we appreciate the church being so good to us, but I've talked with my wife, Mary Alice, and we want you to give this money back to the church. We'll make it. We've been through some hard times, but we'll make it.
$1 is the price we set to buy up the debris.
My wife, Mary Alice, her husband, when he was terminally ill, him and her husband agreed to sign this property over to their son for good reasons. So he's the owner of this place.
Sorry, Mr. Coburn, for your sake, as I came here hoping I might be able to perform an act of charity. You don't want it, apparently. As for the future, may God help you. I feel that maybe you might need him.
What do you mean, running away? You are driving him away from us with that mean temper of yours. Why don't you just try to talk to him quiet? Driving him away from us with that mean temper of yours.
Alice, I think that the Reverend is trying to get us to move for our own good. He heard what happened between me and Judge John Bennett's men. I know you want to stay on, and I do too. And I'll talk with the Reverend. I will explain. I will explain. Chip, I'm glad that you came with me. I miss having a drink with the gang at the saloon. Look, there's a lot of women in here. I'm glad you're with me. I want you to be a witness to your mother that I didn't have any dealings with her.
That's for you, no good boss. Chet Grimes. Come on, touch him. You know what's good for you. Get, help me.
Well, Marshal, I see that you caught up with me again.
You've been spreading a trail of terror wherever you go. And so far, you've stayed within the rim of the law.
Lester Moore rode with us in the gang after the Civil War. I explained to you that we had to band together an outlaw gang in order to survive. Neither Lester or myself, we're not wanted on this side of the state line, so I caught up with these men before they hung him. And that's going to make an example out of him. They already had his grave marker marked out. I've got it out back, I'll show it to you.
But if you go out there and you gun down one of these men and you can't prove it's self-defense, you could hang. Now, I've been called out to one of the ranches to settle some water dispute. Same old water dispute. But I really hope that I don't get called back here and they have to ask me to come hunt you down and bring you in.
Self-defense, Sheriff. Self-defense.
Well, Marshal, I figured you'd be coming for me, but I've been cleared of that shooting in Aberdeen. I've got the paperwork with me from the sheriff to verify my claim. Did a good job in this water dispute between the cattlemen and the sheepmen. Did a good job.
We have to take a stand. We can't let people like Ringo and other outlaws just come in here and play havoc with settlers and kill people, just take over the town. We got to do something about it. We got to do something about it now.
It's not all that hard to survive as outlaws. See, there's a lot of men, they want that reputation. They want people to know who they are when they ride into town. They take pride in their wanted posters. And there's a lot of gunfighters that they want that reputation. When they ride into town, they want everybody to know who they are. Well, what I'm saying, that's what gets them hung and that's what gets them killed. Sometimes it's a vigilante group waiting on them, sometimes it's a sheriff's posse. I mean, me, I never had any problem surviving. I never tried to hide it, but I never tried to advertise it. I don't wear the same clothes all the time. I don't ride the same horse all the time. And what it is, most mail is transported by horseback, and what it is, there's a lot of people that look alike. I've heard a lot of people come up and say, you look like the outlaw Eiron Colbert. And we just laugh, and I said, God, I don't get that many compliments. That makes my day. They don't really think I am. There's a lot of people look alike. The people that usually get hung are the ones that hang themselves.
You know, we're running out of lawmen in this frontier. It's just not well developed, and the lawmen don't settle here for a reason. They just don't live here, and they have to come in from far away. And by that time, all the disasters hit, the outlaws is taking over, raiding everything, and it's a bad situation.
What it is, a lot of these lawmen, a lot of them are outlaws, bounty killers, fur trappers. Some of them even run houses of prostitution. But the job is open, and they can use a gun and they can enforce it, and as long as they stay within the realm of the law, well, it's good for the people there at that time. But a lot of times in a 6 months' time, they're back to their old ways. I'm not going to do that myself. Jed, what you're telling me is that you're going to ask everybody in this area to make their mark, and if they want me as sheriff, that's what you call a frontier election. Well, that's good, because I've talked it over with my wife, and she feels that it'd be better. We've got too much complaints from the law. If I've got the citizens behind me as a lawman, she's willing to go along with it, because you know yourself, a lot of times it goes for days. There's no trouble, and I have plenty of time to spend with her and work on the farm.
It's like this. I'm gonna tell you and the rest of the homesteaders to let the law handle it.
What it is, after the Civil War, these carpetbaggers bought this land for practically nothing. Some of them became land barons, others sold the land to land barons. So they set up these work camps. They preyed off the American worker, people that were poor, people that didn't know where the next meal was coming from. There's good land out here, soil for plantations, lumber for lumber companies. So what it is, what we got is slave labor back in the South. All over again, it's just no certain nationality, it's just people that are poor. People that can't pay their interest at the store because they keep running their prices up. Then when they can't pay the prices, they keep running the interest up. Yet a lot of these people, if they could leave, there wouldn't be anywhere for them to go. They wouldn't want to, just thinking that they can't. That's where the real problem comes in.
I would encourage you, as well as the rest of the homesteaders, to let the law handle it. If we're going to take these gunmen down, we're going to need to take as many as we can get. Take them all out. So my advice to you is to wait. Let the law handle it. Just wait.
Hey, ma'am. Mr. Meadows, I'm trying to get in contact with young Franklin.
I'm afraid I can't do nothing with that boy. Look like he's turned into a killer, just like his older brother Morgan.
Morgan taught William all about guns and how to use them.
Well, really, Morgan is the one that I want to see. I mean, I thought maybe Franklin could lead me to him. What it is, there's a marshal in. He's a government official. And what it is, Jack Slade, the owner of this logging company, he's under investigation. The marshal feels that he could be responsible for the death of the man he bought the property from. He wants me and everybody else to stay out of it. Now I hear tell that Morgan is talking rebellion, leading a rebellion against this land buyer. What I'm saying is, if we go up against this marshal, even myself, a frontier lawman, I could be considered a vigilante in a court of law. I could hang if I interfere. That goes for Morgan, Franklin, or anybody else. So I've got to get in contact with him.
As a matter of fact, he was. I was a little young to really know what was happening, but I do know that everyone said that we're going to town to watch a man hang.
Well, I've talked with your uncle, and he told me that I could find you here. And what I'm telling you is that got any thoughts about rebelling against these land buyers, forget it. Just forget it. Now while this marshal's here, he's officially sworn in. He's a government official. Even myself, as a frontier lawman, I'd be considered a vigilante if I go up against him. And what I'm saying is, I could swing it into the rope, and that goes for you and your younger brother Franklin, so think about it, Morgan. Think about it.
They enjoyed watching the life go out of that man, like it was a show. And ever since that day, I've been against the law and the law-abiding citizens and everything that they stand for.
What I'm saying is, I could swing it into the rope, and that goes for you and your younger brother Franklin, so think about it, Morgan. Think about it. Okay. Just be careful.
Howdy, Frank. How you doing? Well, howdy, Frank. Just fine. I just got back from the dock, and Jack Slate, he'll be arriving on the next boat.
John, I've worked in the fields with you. I've ate at your table. I hate coming here like this.
Yes, John was the name I went under before the war. That's when we worked the fields together. I'm married now, and I'm going under the name Eiron Colbert. Look, tell me the bad news.
If we don't stop this sheriff now, we'll never stop him.
What it is, Jack Slade brought this gunman in to kill this marshal. Just so happened he was wanted. The marshal was ready for him, he shot him down. Got him with a shotgun. He had enough evidence to know that Jack Slade hired him, so he went to confront Jack Slade, and Jack came out with one of his hideaway guns under his sleeve of his coat, and the marshal gunned him down.
The way I hear it, he's got 8 dead men to his credit. He ain't no lawman. He's a killer. So why don't we just treat him like one?
Now look, man, this is not a deputy. This is not a frontier lawman. This is a marshal, sworn in by the government. What I'm saying is he's got the letter of the law to back him up. He's got the judges in the high courts to back him up. And if we violate the law and go up against this man, it don't make any difference how many men he's killed. He can get as many men as he needs to bring us in. And we will hang at the end of a rope. He's been known to bring men back across the saddle, but not by choice. So, this logging camp is closed down now. You no more own your soul to the company store because the camp is closed down. But what are you going to do for employment? What are you going to do? You know that this work camp has been closed down to the lumber camp you worked at. I'm in charge of issuing you the rations, enough to last you for 30 days. Supplies left over at the camp. Now there's a plantation 70 miles south of here. There'll be a roof over your head and there'll be food to eat. And I'm sure you can get work there, but just keep in mind, it could be under the same type of leadership, so just think about it. That's all I'm asking you to do, just think about it. And I'm sure you can get work there, but just keep in mind, it could be under the same type of leadership, so just think about it. That's all I'm asking you to do, just think about it. I want everybody to sign this form here. I've got all the names from the company. Sign this and or to get your supplies. And if there's anybody that can't write, just make your mark. Hold it.
Well, I see you put these men in the ground.
Yep.
I haven't seen these men in these parts. Undoubtedly, Mr. Anderson hired these gunmen to kill you.
Well, he's gonna have to do a lot better than that.
Jed, I've talked to this marshal. He believes in front-tail law enforcement. He believes in people in the area electing a local sheriff. Yet he wants to stay away from vigilante justice. He goes by the letter of the law. What it is, he doesn't oppose to me trying to do what's right, or you trying to do what's right, and picking a sheriff to represent this area. He just wants to make sure we stay within the letter of the law, that we're not outlaws, vigilantes, wearing badges or in the form of law. He wants what's best for the people in this area. What it is, right now his assignment is through in this area. He was called to investigate Jack Slade's foul play at a work camp, and he just felt he had enough information on Jack to bring charges on him for the way that he got the land. He's not against law enforcement or you choosing a sheriff to represent the area. What he wants to do, he wants to stay away from vigilante justice, outlaws, vigilantes, using the law as an excuse for their own advantage. He goes by the letter of the law. If I stay within the letter of the law, I'm okay. But if I step out of line, he'll be back. Well, yes, how can I help you, ma'am?
Mr. Kingman, I wish to order a coffin for my father, the best one you have.
Is it for your father? You get the very best casket. We would like to go out to your home place and pay our respects to your family. Is it okay?
Rest in peace.
Mary wants me to stay here with her and work the fields all the time. And I would like to, but I feel that patrolling the area as a lawman, I win respect from the people in this area. And when these bounty killers and lawmen come across the state line after me, I feel they'll stand behind me because I've stood behind them. I'm willing to make a stand, and a stand for law and order. And that's what I'm going to do. Here comes the mail carrier. Oh, hello. Yeah, thank you for coming. A message from Jed. Look, I know you got plenty of deliveries to make, so I won't hold you up. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Jed writes and tells me that it's a man been hung. They had his funeral in Seagrove Thursday. His family's worked up about it. He needs me in town. I know that Mary's not going to like this. She's not going to like it at all, but I've been able to stay out here, patrol the area, work the fields, and I need it in town. I'm going to have to tell her, but she's not going to like it. She's not going to like it at all.
dirty, no-good skunk. That's all you are. A monster. That's what you are. A heartless monster.
Well, just like I said, it's been a long ride. And I appreciate the coffee, but I'm thirsty too. Now, what kind of trouble are you having?
Well, old man Jacobs hung a bunch of people, and I had to take him out. And now his family's coming in on it.
Well, do you expect them in town before daybreak?
Anytime. Anytime.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to get some rest, and if you hear them coming in, wake me up.
Okay. Don't know how many there'll be.
Well, I feel that if you have that much support, deputy support, I don't know that you'd be sending for me, so I know we're going to have our hands full.
That's right. The unknown of not knowing how many they're going to be, that's keeps on edge. We can handle them. You just quiet down. I've had about enough of you. All you in here for is to stir up trouble. You're not going to be stirring up no trouble in here. What?
Can't you just brawl like other men? No. You have to go and get yourself messed up and make a hog of yourself. Just look at that filth. Back his turn, you start making trouble. It's a complete disaster. Don't just stand there, you fool. Can't you put a plug in that darn well? A monster. That's what you are. A heartless monster.
Well, Marshal, I'm not surprised at seeing you again.
Well, I knew I'd see you again. I knew you had a debt to settle with those Blake men. You killed a lot of men, and there's only one way out.
I've heard of this man. He went by Lewis back in those days. John Lewis Bennett. So he chased the man down and he killed him, but he took up the law. He studied law in prison, and when he got out, he took his revenge out from behind the judge's seat. But this man can still use a gun. Now what you're saying is that you want me to help you catch this man. You want me to help you bring him to justice. That by mistake, when his deputies came over here, that they kill a law-abiding citizen. You got a man in jail that'll talk. Okay, I'll help you, but I feel fair to tell you, my wife Mary Alice, now she's not going to like this, but I feel that it'd be better for both of us if this man is brought to justice.
Help me enforce the law, and I'll get you really cleared of these killings. Or you can die with a gun in your hand, or you can die by a rope. So what's it going to be?
Well, Marshal, when do we start to work?
Well, as soon as you want to. I'll swear you in breakfast tomorrow.
Sounds good to me. I'll see you then.
After coffee, of course.
I'll see you then.
Oh, excuse me, Father.
Let's move. Let's go. Get up.
Well, I ain't just gonna sit here.
Let's fight. I told you it could be dangerous. The miracle we're still alive. It's a miracle we're still alive. He saved us all.
You sure it's Blake?
I've seen him with my own eyes.
That'd be impossible. Blake's in Mexico.
It was Blake. I know that face anywhere. We'd all be dead right now if it weren't for this young fellow right here who saved our lives. He shot right back and held them off. They'd have killed us in cold blood.
That's so. We better get a posse.
When I look at you, it doesn't seem so many years have gone by.
Seems like only yesterday you were up for land grabbing. and the judge took your side and you got by with it. Well, you're trying to land grab again. You're trying to run the sheepmen off their land. This time, you won't get by with it. This time, it's going to be settled in a court of law. And if not, you'll answer to me.
Kill him! Kill him right now!
Since then, we've developed general stores and all these places for people to come in and get their goods and trade their goods. They raise vegetables and come in and trade them for other things like eggs and different things. So we just need to keep the outlaws and the bad guys out of here till we can develop it better.
It don't change the fact that I got to get a little farm here, but it's through marriage. And the lady I marry, her son owns it. It's for her protection. So when I'm saying I got fields to work, I got a roof over my head. And we make enough produce, I can trade it to the store, but I'll be on the farm a lot to be with my family, to help you if need be. Because this marshal, he's relieved me of my position as deputy. He gunned Judge John Bennett down. Now, he didn't want to. He wanted to bring him in, but he didn't have a choice. So Judge John Bennett, he no longer exists, and there'll be no more illegal lawmen coming across the state line.
You know, it would be nice if you could stay on, Mr. McClure. Now, we've just built a rooming house, and we've got a tobacco exchange in Boston. And the steamboat could come and stop by the riverbank to pick up shipments.
Well, I thought that you would raise cotton.
I don't know cotton. I know tobacco. And we got the land soil for it.
Come on.
Hey, Chip. Just go to dance with her, and you might find yourself ruined for the rest of your life.
Oh, don't take any notice of what Colbert tells you. He's as grumbly, grouchy, and crotchety as an old bear. So all in all, I think you'll make a good husband. The only trouble will be when he finds out I'm not the family way.
Sooner or later, women get children, don't they?
Yes, Chip. You're right. I will be.